Hey Sagittarius, welcome to my channel. This is your March 2020 reading. I hope that you guys, and pray that you guys are doing well given the frenzy that the world is in right now. I'm praying for your safety, your security, and your protection during this time, okay? But as always, the universe has a message for all of us, no matter what time of the day, year, or month we are in. No matter what the circumstances are. Okay, so I hope that in some ways you find some comfort, in these messages, and that you are shown that the universe is still watching over you and still willing to give you advice for your own overall good. Okay? All right, Sagittarius. So there is a sense of awareness that you all are, in some ways, are naturally born with, or that you have obtained at an early age for some of you, where you pay very close attention to how people act, you pay very close attention to how people talk, not just what they say, but how they say it. But this energy can also cause you to pay too close attention to those things and be blinded to other important things, if that makes sense, okay? You guys are a very passionate sign. When you guys find someone or something that you like or love, your fire becomes even more intense, right? And there is something in regards to death and rebirth. Some of you all may be dealing with a water sign, a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Specifically a Cancer for some of you all, who has masculine energy. It doesn't necessarily have to be a man, but even if this is a woman, if you guys know anyone in your lives who's a Cancer, who has masculine energy, their energy in some ways has caused you to be hyper vigilant, if that makes sense. There may be a water sign. It doesn't necessarily have to be a Cancer. It doesn't even have to be a water sign, okay? But for some of you all, you may be such a passionate individual, having all these goals and aspirations, and you go after it with fire, right? That in some ways your fire can be too intense for this individual, or I feel like it's one person. If it's more than one person, I would say max two people, okay, that you're dealing with. And in the month of March, Sagittarius, you may have come across an energy that is brand new. And because it's so brand new, it's almost like the picture that I get in my mind is like a rabbit, or like an animal with like very, very distinctive ears, and every single time they hear it, like at the smallest sound or the slightest sound, their ears go up, almost like a dog. Like I just see the ears, you know, perking up a little bit. Every single little thing that happens, you feel like you have to be on alert. For some of you, Sagittarius. And I get that energy for some reason where there's something brand new here that you're dealing with, something new that you have been educated about, maybe about yourselves, or there is this water sign. Like I say, you have the star card here, so there is newness here, there is renewal, there is a refreshing energy that you're looking for, or that has already been given to you, that is here to put your mind to rest, okay, to kind of help you to understand, to ground yourself, and to, because this is Aquarius energy, right? It's like air, it's this air energy, but you see how you have this deer here. It's just very gentle in nature. The star card, you don't see it as being very forceful or intense. The star card is very soft, it's very pure, it's childlike, it's in a way kind of docile and pure, okay? And you may not feel that you have the capacity to deal with people, especially people who are new to you, or people who may seem a little shady to you because their personality is just so different and far-fetched from what you're used to, that you have to kind of be like that animal with the ears, you know what I mean? It's almost like a puppy or a dog, or even a cat. If something is weird, like they're on alert, you know, and they're trying to sniff it out, and they're trying to play with it and figure it out. And that's the image that I'm getting for you, Sagittarius. I don't know why, but there is something here where there is someone in your life, maybe from your childhood or currently, that kind of has you on this alert for some reason, and you feel that that's the only way to protect yourself, which in some cases, yes, it is. But I feel that the universe is asking you to be graceful. Be graceful. There's no need to pounce on a situation. Allow the situation to unfold. Come to an understanding of why someone is acting the way they are. You know, even if they say or do something that seems dishonest to you, even if your intuition may be telling you that they're dishonest, just wait it out. Right? Because you have the King of Cups here. It's that water energy I was talking about. But if you're not dealing with the water sign, then there's someone here who has brought some type of transformation into your life. There's someone here who in some ways makes you feel complete. They make you feel whole. They bring a healing energy to you. They make you feel loved. But at the same time, your energy may be very, very intense for them, to where your fire just kind of just singes everything. And this person may have a tendency to kind of distance themselves because they're not really sure if they're going to face that fire again, right? This person may have a lot to learn about you, Sagittarius. This person may have a tendency to deal with conflict in a much different way. They may be much more quiet than you. Some of you all may have Aquarius in your chart. Some of you all, for others of you, you guys have Cancer in your chart, and there is a need to really tap into that water, tap into that energy, okay? For others of you, I still feel that there is some type of a water sign energy. Could be a parent, okay? It could be a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, but their energy is not, whether they're male or female, it's still masculine in nature. This person may like to drink, whether they drink a lot or they just like to drink. This person likes to drink for reasons that may be unknown to you, okay? Or Sagittarius, you may like to drink, you know? But there is death and rebirth here. And you have the Ace of Wands here. So brand new beginnings, new discoveries. There's no need for you to pounce on these opportunities. Just gracefully accept what comes. Deal with people gracefully. If this is a significant other, Sagittarius, and this person may have a different much different personality than you. Like, you guys may share some similarities, but maybe the way they deal with conflict or deal with death and rebirth may be very, very different than how you deal with it. This person may also, they may have a tendency to not jump on an issue. They may have a tendency to not give you an answer right away, and that may bother you, okay? But you also have the Page of Staves. So this person also, some of you all may be dealing with a Leo, okay? But Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or a fellow fire sign, specifically a Leo or Aries or another Sag, okay? But all the signs are here. Well, not all the signs, but a lot of air and a lot of water and fire are here, specifically Aquarius, and Leo. But there is a shift in how you move forward with things, and I feel that the forward movement, Sagittarius, should be graceful movement. It shouldn't be like, not sporadic, what is the word I'm looking for? It shouldn't be quick, it shouldn't be aggressive, it shouldn't be intense. It's almost like with like if you have a pet or a dog, they see a ball or they see a toy, they want to have it, like they have to have it. So some of you all may have a tendency to feel like you have to have something, you have to have the answer, you have to have the life that you want right now, and if things go bad, then that's your cue to beat yourselves up. You may have very, very big, expansive energy, Sagittarius, but there is no way that everything that happens to you, all of your circumstances that go south is your responsibility or your fault. There are things that you just can't control, Sagittarius, and you have to learn that. You have to understand that you deserve happiness, right? And that you're not excluded from the universe blessing you without you having to do so much, right? Some of you all may be artists or very creative, and you may have a tendency to kind of put that on the back burner when things are uncomfortable, right? Because you have the gazelle, and this is a very graceful creature. You see the ears, like I was saying? But the gazelle is balanced, right? Like, the gazelle has the ears in order to hear when it's being stalked. But it also has the ability to kind of lay its fears aside in order to eat, right? As they're eating their herbs or their grass, they're focused on that, but they also know when to pick their heads up to see when they're being attacked, right? Or when they're being watched. So you guys have a very heightened, keen sense of awareness, Sagittarius, but don't allow it to distract you from the important things, like taking care of your bodies. You may be having financial issues, or your significant other or a family member may cause you to feel like you have to be like, oh, we have to worry about our finances, or we have to be stressed out, we have to be this, we have to be that, to where you feel like, okay, and maybe those of you may have had a family member or a friend or someone that you may have lived with, or someone from your past where you just felt like, oh, I have to be on alert all the time, because if I'm not, something's going to hit me like a train and I'm going to be destroyed. You can't think like that, Sagittarius. You have to learn to live in the moment and be able to enjoy every moment, whether it be eating a meal, whether it be going for a walk, whether it be a drive, hanging out with friends. I feel like there are people that have surrounded you in your past, Sagittarius, that have made you feel like if you're not focused on this 24/7, or majority of your day is not spent on thinking about this and you're focusing on the luxuries of life, then there's something wrong with you. No, it's not, Sagittarius. You don't have to be focused on bills all the time, even if it's a problem. If bills are a problem, and or if money is an issue, or your finances are an issue, you don't have to think about that all day, every day. Don't allow another person's fear and doubt with the circumstances that are surrounding them. Don't allow them to tell you, well, this is how you're supposed, why aren't you dealing with it this way? Why aren't you dealing with the situation with a sense of urgency? Right? Last but not least, we have the Ragnarok card. It's number 11. Those of you who have been seeing the number 11, okay, or the number 2, again, remember, your communication with others and how they've influenced you in the past may be key to why you deal with certain people in a certain way. Not thinking so deeply into in a situation to where you can't enjoy the smaller moments, to where you can't enjoy a bath, or you can't enjoy a meditation, or you can't enjoy going on a walk or a hike, or you can't enjoy going to spend time with friends because you're worried that so-and-so is going to think this way or going to be mad at you, or you're probably thinking of like, well, what would this person think if I were dealing with this in this way, or what would this person think if I did this? It doesn't matter, Sagittarius. It doesn't matter what your parents think. It doesn't matter what anybody thinks. You enjoy the smaller moment. Just enjoy every moment. And when it comes time, like I said, this gazelle, when the gazelle sees that it's time to run, they run. But if they have to eat and take care of their babies, right, they have to go out into the field and eat, right? Doesn't matter if a lion is stalking them. At some point, they have to decide, okay, either I'm going to starve or be on alert every single day for something eating me or attacking me. So at some point, Sagittarius, you have to decide when to be on alert and when to let go, right? So much love and light to all of you guys. I love you. Take care. Bye.